Hey guys, Juice here, your host of all the battle reports here at the Long War, where we always keep it icy. Big shout out and thanks to all our Long War vets. If you haven't already subscribed, go to longwar.net and become a veteran of the Long War today. And today with me, Lucas is back again, CEO of BTTQ, is back for another rematch here in the Beach Lab.
Oh yeah, I love playing here.
Without a doubt, so I cannot wait. This is going to be a game of the century, I feel. It's so funny is I'm saying round 2 of High Fleet Lexus, but this is aka round like 200. But this is the second version of my souped up Ravengers. Can't wait to break it down. So leading the charge today is going to be Big Dick Bandit himself, Swarmlord with his 2 Tyrant Guard. Behind him is my sturdy Malanthrope that's going to keep me alive, and hopefully this time I'm going to utilize his preferred enemy bubble if I can get that to activate up. I also have 2 squads of 10 Hormagaunts. I have 2 squads of 7 this time, Ravengers, 4 with Rending Claws and 3 with Silent Talons in each. I also have King himself, Megatron, Optimus Prime. He has got the Reaper of Obligorax, something, and the Yawgmoth Factor. We also have a Moloch with Toxin Sacks.
Today I'm going old school, bringing back the 5th edition type Space Wolves. Alright, what I'm bringing today is more of a fun Space Wolf list than an OP'd. We got Bjorn the Fell-Handed here, he's one of my HQ. We got my General, Ivan the Terrible, and we have Njal and Ulrich the Slayer. Then we have 4 Wolfguard Terminators, Arjak Rockfist, a Lone Wolf, 15 Blood Claws, and 3 Drop Pods, and don't forget Murderfang himself.
So today we're going to be playing Relic, Dawn of War deployment, with the standard First Blood, Slay the Warlord, and Linebreaker. Okay, Lucas, we know what the mission is. We now know what each other are playing. Let's break it down for everybody at home, and let's talk about these 2 lists.
Alright, my Space Wolves are kind of a 5th edition throwback, so I got a lot of really awesome characters, but I have almost 0 shooting, and...
Hey, what do you know? So do I.
Yeah, right? But you're all hand-to-hand combat is what you're made for, so I'm worried about that. I think he just might be able to overpower me.
You know, I don't know, though, but I know sometimes when I play against Storm Shields, they just don't fail saves. I also know, all of a sudden, one of these named characters can go Billy Badass and just start stomping all over everybody. So we've got enough named characters on the board. It's going to happen to one of them. It's who is it going to be. So now that we know the Relic and everything else, do you feel that you got enough, if you were able to go first, that you can take that Relic and move and stay alive long enough to keep it from me?
I think I can if I can keep all my people in the game that are like still alive and still in the game. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, for sure. Like you're saying, the guys that you do have alive, that aren't spread out across the board, exactly. More centrally located, so you can kind of weather back. No, I completely get it. Also, I love the fact with these drop pods. So you have some stuff coming in that's a little different than compared to normal. Normally people come down with a bunch of shooting and this like this. You have the ability to drop down and just say, yo, I've got Arjak and this independent character. I've got a squad of Terminators and somebody. I've got a Dreadnought. So I think that could definitely play in the early rounds as well.
I think it'd be important because I got the heavy flamers that I can put in the drop pods, and then I have a lot of meanness with Storm Shields and Murder Fangs and Bjorns and stuff I can put in a drop pod. That could be really important.
Yeah, it could be very clutch. Let me tell you what also is clutch is this dude right here and these 2. I think these are the guys to look out for in today's matchup just because of their high toughness. My abilities with buffs, I'm hoping that I get a chance this game to really actually stack those. Some of the stuff that Swarmlord does just as being him, reaching out, giving preferred enemy, reaching out, giving furious charge. Also with the upgrades I bought for Nid Optimus Prime and the Malanthrope. It is important for me, for my game plan, to initiate early getting that preferred enemy bubble up.
I'm hoping that I got 1 Frost Cannon, so I'm hoping I'll get a lucky 6 on him.
Lucky gut shot, removing a guy from play.
That'd be awesome.
I love it. This is what bringing hobby back is all about. Well, look, everybody stay tuned and let's see what happens. So, Luke, what side of the terrain table did you want?
I'll take the right side.
Awesome. Seems good to me. So now this is the big clutch roll of the game, and I know because you have drop pods, I really want to take this from you. This is a roll to see who deploys first, / goes first, all the good stuff. At a 4.
I got a 5.
Oh, you snuck that one away from me as well. So you want to opt to deploy first?
Yeah, I'll take first turn.
Gotcha.
All right, this is my deployment. I've got a couple models out, and I have in my drop pods, I have Murder Fang and a squad of Terminators with Arjac Rockfist.
Okay, so here is High Fleet Lexus. I've taken up a pretty standard deployment size, or here in the center. I have also triple bubble wrapped everything that needs to be because those drop pods coming in. Okay, so Luke, top of 1. Let's break it down for everybody at home.
All right, I have to get this objective in the middle, but I've got 2 squads waiting in reserve that I'm going to come in, flame the heck out of him. I know he's got a high cover save right now, so I'll try to frost cannon maybe a couple models off.
Man, so I like what you're doing right here. Break it down, Luke, real quick, and let us know what's coming in this drop pod.
All right, what we got in this drop pod is Arjac and his Terminators. They're going to come in and target the Demasheron.
Or my Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Gotcha.
Optimus Prime with the Thunderhammer, and then they're going to flame him and all the squads around him.
Cool. Coming in super hot.
So let's see if they hit where I need them to hit.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be coming right down the line here, everybody. Just over that 7 inches. He's not going to be able to land, so he pretty much is just going to stay where he is.
Call that a hit. All right, now we have Arjac throwing his hammer. Let's see if he hits. He hits. See if he wounds. It's a wound.
Okay, so, and you are throwing it at Optimus Prime there. So I'm in a ruin and 2, so I get a 2-up cover save. Stuck it on a 2. All right, we've determined that with your heavy flamer there, that it is 2 small guys or 2 Hormagaunts and 3 Ravengers and Optimus. So you want to roll that down, see if you kill 2 Hormagaunts.
Here goes for the Hormagaunts.
That is 1 dead. And 3, so you need 3s to wound on the Ravengers.
2.
2 wounds I can't do anything about.
And here goes for Optimus Prime. Wounded him.
That is a wound on him. I'm going to just clear this out real quick. And now he gets to stick a 3-up save. Nope. Where the Arjac Strength 10 hammer can't, trusty heavy flamer can. Wow, I'm hoping that this deviates. For everybody at home, this is the frost cannon from Bjorn, is that right, Luke?
Yes.
All right, so if he sticks this here, I might have to make some toughness checks, or strength checks, excuse me. We'll see what happens.
All right, Bjorn's ballistic skill 6, so let's see what this is. It's a hit.
That is a hit. So pretty much we can start rolling dice here.
All right, so it was 2 little guys, 2 wounds.
Okay.
And then Tyrant Guard.
What's the strength of that?
6.
Okay, so no wounds.
And then your big guy.
Big old
Nothing.
Optimus. Nope. But so I do have to take 2 here for this. These are 5-up saves from Shroud and lose 2 more Hormagaunts. Okay, Lucas, that was your turn 1. Wow, dropping in Arjac and going for the gusto right now. I like it. Talk about it.
Well, I like to play Space Wolves, and I think that's what they do, so that's what I wanted to do. I did pretty good damage, and now you're going to get to charge me, so let's see how the next turn works out.
Okay, my turn 1, bottom of 1. So, a couple things for everybody at home. It might look a little like, oh, why did Lucas go so deep in everything else? Remember, guys, this is the relic. So what he did right there is kind of like a bait and switch is what we call it in 40K, or seeing how much I will divert my force to go after this massive unit in the back. I just want to make sure we talk about this first so everybody knows what's going on in my mind. So at this point in time in the game, it may look like everybody at home, all I gotta do is just rush over there, kill Arjac, but that just means that his, the model here in the center, the Lone Wolf, can just grab this objective, know the next couple turns come back. So I have to figure out in my head, what is the appropriate amount of point cost to go over there, deal with Arjac and that unit, and still not forget to move forward to play the mission. I'm getting so pumped for this combat. You don't even understand. I've got all my biggies and baddies prepared to go at the Thunder Wolves, or excuse me, the Space Wolves, and our Jack Rockfist. Right now, we have moved ourselves to the Psychic phase. This is a clutch Psychic phase, so let's see how many dice we get. We both get 4, so that means I'm rocking with 7. Now, I have 2 powers I need to get off. 1 Catalyst. I need Feel No Pain on Optimus and the Hive Tyrant. And I also would like to get a Paroxysm to go off to lower his weapon skill and blitz skill by D3. So I'm gonna shoot the gap with that first. I'm gonna try to cast Paroxysm. It goes off on 2. Lucas, are you gonna try to stop it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw in Paroxysm, because I don't want to roll 5 to hit you. Block.
Hey, picked up 2. I love it. So the good thing is with this, everybody, now, because he realizes how good Paroxysm can be when those D3 matters because of my high weapon skill, so now I get an unmolested Catalyst. Goes off.
With the perils.
I don't mind perils, because now I get to go Super Saiyan.
I'll roll a 1 and fail the leadership test.
I roll a 5, so this is a leadership check, and nothing happens. So before we go any further, I'm going to get these 2 impact hits out of the way. That is 2 wounds, brother.
Guess it has to go on Arjack. Oh, he takes a wound.
Already. That's a little early in the game to be taking a
Way
wound.
too early. He that doesn't fail or fails them all.
All right. Well, let me tell you, Swarm Lord just beat on his chest after seeing that and is down. He is issuing a challenge.
Arjack will accept.
Okay. Optimus is up first. He, because of the Yagumo factor and the Reaper of Blugarax, it is weapon skill 5, initiative 7, and I'm opting to give my +1 to my attack characteristic. So now I'm rocking 8 attacks.
It's on 4s.
Your weapon skill 5. So I hit on 4s. And then now this is 2s with a reroll, but there is 4 invulnerable saves, homie.
Right, I guess it's going on the first axe guy. Oh, he dies.
I was hoping he wasn't going to stonewall all of those saves. Good job. Swarm Lord's up now with his 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. No preferred enemy there needed, but he did give himself and the unit preferred enemy. And now 2s again. No 1s there. Arjack is going to have to do it, brother.
All right, let's go all 3s or higher. Go Arjack.
Arjack stuck it. I love it. Okay, so the Tyrant Guard at initiative 4 are up next. Preferred enemy comes in here.
That's what I like to see right there.
And now I am strength 5 with rending. So that is 1 armor, 1 storm shield save.
I'm going to take the armor first. It's good. And the storm shield. I'll reroll. That's really cocked. Good. And now I get 3 attacks with my heavy flamer guy. That's 2 hits. And strength 4, toughness 6.
Yep, 6 to wounds.
Nothing.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So, all right, here we go. So we have got the Malanthrope up. He is at initiative 5. Had a little 1-point discrepancy there. It's all to the good. So this is his attacks now. He hits on 4s. Not preferred enemy yet. And then wounds on a 2. So that is just a regular old 2-up save to the next Joe in line. And he sticks it.
All right, all my guys are initiative 1 besides the flamer. So we're going to move everybody into base contact, and then we're going to roll. We're going to save Arjack for the last. So we have countercharge, so it's 3 attacks apiece. So we have a strength 8 Thunderhammer going. It hits on 4s. And wounds on a 2. There's a Thunderhammer wound. And then we have a Power Axe. Hits on 4s. Wounds on a 5. That is not a wound.
All right, so I just have a 5-up Feel No Pain because a Catalyst did go off for Optimus. So sticking a 5-up, I did not. He is down to 4 wounds.
And initiative 1.
And initiative 1, cool.
So here goes Arjack. He used to have 5 attacks. They dropped him down to 4. So he gets to reroll all failed to hits and failed to wounds in combat. So we have 2 failed to hits. Reroll those. So he misses once. And he wounds on a 2. So it's 3 wounds.
All right, 3 4-up saves. Should be fairly easy. And then 1 5-up Feel No Pain. Like a boss. Swarm Lord He is the man. Okay, so that was the end of my one, and it was exciting. It's exactly what I wanted, to the extent of being in combat turn one. I was hoping to kind of steamroll through these Terminators, but as we talk about all the time, sometimes you just don't fail a 3-up save. But I'd like to give a quick poise over there to where my Ravengers, with their little bubble wrap of the Termagants, or the Hormagaunts there, I am basically preparing to countercharge the big mass of Space Wolves there. Lucas, turn 2. We're already dug in combat. Let's talk about it.
All right, my Terminators did a lot better than I thought they would. They held them. And so what I'm going to do is probably take my Murder Fang and charge into that combat, see if I can kill some stuff. And then I want to shoot up as much of his big blob in the middle as I can.
Okay, so we've made our way all the way down to the assault phase. And here we are. Let's see if you can get some charges off.
All right, I'm going to go from right to left where I don't miss any. So here goes Murder Fang's charge. He makes it with a 10. Now we're going to do the Lone Wolf's charging right here. Makes it with a 7. 8. And then we got Bjorn. He's charging right here in the front. This Lone Squad, he's got a good distance charge. That was a 9. And then we have charge is the shortest distance right here, so it'll be through difficult terrain. And that's a failed charge on the Blood
big
Claws.
squad.
Alright, rolled a 8 with the Lone Wolf, and I know that's close enough, so I'm not going to measure it. And then we rolled a 9 with Bjorn, and he's moving through cover, so that's a 7.
So it looks like you needed to roll that 8. You needed to roll a 10 total, subtract the 2 inches there.
So we didn't make it.
Yep, and then don't have to measure here. But you did do some pretty good casualties to me in the shooting phase, so that definitely helps out, right?
Fine with me.
Okay, so here we are. Swarm Lord is up at initiative 6 because that Thunderhammer did not stop him. Now, still preferred enemy up. That is 5 hits. Love being weapon skill 9. And again, some preferred enemy love. You're going to have to take 5 this turn, sir.
Go Storm Shield Love. Our Jack Rockfist. Oh, he dies.
Seems good.
Next guy over. 1. Oh, he's dead too. He's out of there. And then here goes next Storm Shield. Dead. Last one. He's dead.
Wow.
Wow, that was awful.
Wow. Swarm Lord just roared and took out the entire unit. I love it. So we're now at initiative 4. The 2 Tyrant Guard are going to try to see what they can do up against Murder, Long Fang, Death Kill. And I've got 6 total attacks. I hit on 4s because we're both weapon skill 5, but I'm still preferred enemy. So that is 2 hits. I'm only strength 5, but I have rending, so I'm looking for some 6s. Here's 1 rend. Let's see what the D3 says. +1, so that is 1 whole point, brother.
Got it. So he's got 7 plus D3 attacks on the charge. Let's see what the D3 gives us. So he's got 9 attacks.
I mean, that's pretty solid.
He also hits on 4s, so let's see what we get. And I get Master Crafted, so I get to reroll 2 of these mini fails. And I picked 1 up, so I hit with half, a little lower than average. Actually, less than half with rerolls. And I'm strength 8 with Shred, because you're top in 6.
Yes, sir. Oh, 2's hit. Or
2's wounds?
Yeah,
okay, so
strength
4
8.
wounds.
Yep, so 4, no problem. So now, Swarmlord does not give 4 up feel no pain, or the invulnerable save to the unit, only him, so I've got to make these 2 at a time before it gets to Swarmlord. This is 2 5 up feel no pains. He is dead. And now, it looks like the Tyrant Guard is still next, so 5 up saves as well. Stuck 1, took another wound. Okay, what an end of your turn 2, Luke. What a breakdown. You're still stuck in combat here, which is good. We're going to move those guys in, but something else that we didn't get on camera. Talk about that Lone Wolf.
I did the Lone Wolf attack first because I knew he could kill the 2 Hormagaunts and get first blood, because I thought there was a very good chance he'd kill my Terminators off.
Yeah, so again, everybody at home, pro tip. It is your assault phase. You are the controlling player. It is up to you what you roll first. So obviously he leaped on the chance to just pick up those 2 Hormagaunts to get that crucial first blood, not waiting to do it last, thinking it didn't matter, because it did. good old Moloch, who's joining the battle, wants to come in, he's going to come in right here. Okay, so let's see what happens. That is a hit. That doesn't happen that often for me, let me tell you. So 2, 4, 6 guys is who it's going to hurt. Strength 6, AP 2. That is 6 wounds. Now, good thing Lucas did get his feel no pain up. Feel no pain up. So it picked up the 3 guys, and it has to go from the center. Okay, so now where we're at, because my Moloch cannot come up, I am forced to do it one more time. Okay, so this is my second time. I'm only get to put it right back. There's actually no more of the template, but my original party that I was trying to hit on was 6. I killed 3 of them, so now I have one more chance to try to kill these 3. So 2 more wounds.
Force.
Stuck both of them, so that means my model cannot come up where it is. So I have to roll on the chart to see what happens.
1.
So here we go. It is not a 1, a 5. If I do believe so, it goes back into ongoing reserves. The assault phase. Swarm Lord has casted Catalyst on himself, and the Optimus Prime, excuse me. Then he slung one of his special abilities a turn and gave this front lead unit Furious Charge. Okay, and now we are getting ready to make some charge distance rolls. So this first unit of Ravengers, this is the one that's going to be taking the Overwatch, their charge distance, 9 total inches. And Luke will resolve that Overwatch here in just a second. The second unit is also coming in at a total of 10 inches. And then lastly, the Hormigons. We've got Hormigons going into the Lone Wolf. They have a total of 6 inches, and I take that back super lastly. The Tyranid or Trigon Prime is going against the Dreadnought, and he also will get in with a 7.
All right, I've got 13 Bolt Pistol and Stormbolter attacks. He's a preferred enemy. Really cocked. That is not a 6 anymore. So we have 1 reroll. Nothing, so 3 6s. And force to wound. That's 2 wounds. And then we have a Plasma Pistol. Misses. We have Niall's Bird, which is 5 shots. 1 more hit. He's only strength 3. So another wound. And we have a Frag Grenade from the Wolf Lord. That's a hit. And that's another wound. Then
you mean you were using a Crag Grenade?
That's what I meant.
Gotcha,
Crag
gotcha.
Grenade.
Yes, sir.
And then we have the Wall of Death. That's 3. And that would be 3 more. So we have AP 5, Strength 4. There's 5 of them. And this is AP Dash. And this is AP 4.
Yes,
so
sir.
6 AP 4.
So 6 AP 4. Nothing I can do about that. I'm going to just have to take that on the chin, but I do get 1 5-up save for that AP Dash one. So I have to take 7 wounds on the chin.
I mean, AP 5, but he's got a 5-up armor save.
Gotcha. Yes, sir. So 3, 6. And this guy takes a wound. He has 2 left. Okay.
What do you want me to roll? Spot? Mark, yeah, roll right there.
That might be okay.
But so we're going to do this unit first with a Furious Charge and Preferred Enemy. This is the Scything Talon, the one Scything Talon guy. So that is 4 hits, needing 3s to wound. This is Preferred Enemy. That is 3 wounds, just regular straight up saves.
Failed 1, feel no pain. Saved it.
Good to go. Now we are at my 4 Ravengers that have Rending Claws from that same unit. That is 5 attacks each, needing 3s to hit with Preferred Enemy. Now I am Strength 5, so I'm looking for 3s and 6s, and I get to reroll 1s. Okay. Pretty solid roll here, brother. That is 3 saves, and the rest of these 3 feel no pain. Start with those. Stuck it, lose 1 guy. That's not bad at all.
Now we have still still have 3 guys in the front.
Yes,
here,
sir. Looks
so
like 3
at a time.
before.
1 from the pain. He dies.
Okay, guy in the center.
2 at a time.
Bang those
2 at a
out.
time.
Oh, yeah.
And the last 2.
Seems pretty easy. Okay, so this is now from this other unit that is out of the synapse range, and it doesn't have preferred enemy nor furious charge. So I'm just hitting on 3s. These are rending claws. 4s and 6s. I'm okay with 5 hits and 1 rend.
Feeling pain. Pain was felt. And
Looks like 2.
2 at a time. Feeling pain.
That is a hit there. That is a good job.
Feeling no pain.
Stuck it.
Last one. Good.
Good to go.
All right, we have 29 attacks from the Blood Claws attacking the larger squad. I don't have 29 dice, so I will re-roll a couple misses, but let's do the preferred enemies first. Attack. All right, so 2s don't hit. It takes me 4s to hit him. And then
I'll clear this for you,
clear
brother.
that, and I'll roll a 2. Re-roll one of those. Hit. And then these wound on 4s.
Yes, sir.
There's one over here that got away. So these are preferred enemy. There's 2 of them that do not wound.
Solid roll. Wow.
And
Great
there you go,
job.
dudes.
There's no point in trying to separate these. I'm just rolling a bunch of 5s, man. So that is 1 base, 2 bases, 3 bases, and 1 guy has a wound. So again, this guy needs to be removed from earlier. This is 1 base, 2 base, 3 bases, and 1 guy takes 1. I got 1 guy with 1 wound left.
All right, we have 6 attacks against the small squad. Re-roll 1s.
Just
That's
preferred
3
enemy.
hit.
Yep.
It's half. And force a wound. Re-roll fail. 1. So 2 wounds.
All right, 2 5-ups. Nope. So I'll put it on this guy. He has 1 wound left. Okay, so for everybody at home that watched, I did take 1 Ravager unit away from the preferred enemy in the charge because I didn't mind them. I knew that I didn't think he would do as good as he did. Lord, no, I didn't think I'd have 1 guy with 1 wound left, but I knew I'd still be there. So this guy is fearless and isn't going anywhere. So this unit gets to move away freely from this combat and then will auto regroup somewhere back around there once they roll their distance, which is 10 inches back. So then I can get another regroup and charge back in just another turn. So not that big a deal. But what a great combat turn by Lucas. End of my turn 2. Man, I can't even believe it's only the 2nd turn. This is why I love games with you and I, Lucas, because it gets thrown down fast. So Tyranid Optimus Prime was able to take out the Deathclaw murder death kill guy.
Murder, death, kill.
Yep, that's right. So Swarm Lord, and now Optimus is going to be moving forward on this unit that I don't think I'm going to be able to crack with any kind of Ravengers. So we'll see what turn 2 happens for Luke. Okay, so it is your turn 3, Lucas. For everybody at home, it might not be looking good. Give us something that's going on in your mind for you of what you got planned.
All right, you did kill a lot of my stuff, but I've got a lot of meanness left, and I know I need to just start killing some of your units off to keep you from being able to take the relic, because you're just keeping it in one place right now.
Yeah, let me just tell you what, the clutchness of this fatty unit with that 4-up feel no pain was amazing.
All right, we're in the psychic phase. It's probably the only real important phase about this turn right now, and I'm going to roll to see how many power dice we have. So we each get 5.
That is 2 on the dice, and I have a level 3 psyker, and Luke has a level 3 psyker.
So the only thing I want is the feel no pain.
3. No way I can beat that. Let's just see it real quick. Couldn't even beat it if it went off with 1. Okay, so we are on to the 2nd combat in this phase. This is my Hormagaunts going into the Lone Wolf. Preferred enemy. I I do need 4s to hit. That was a solid roll. Ravengers could learn something from
Yeah,
these
they should
guys.
watch those guys.
And then I'm looking for 5s and 6s, re-rolling 1s. Oh my goodness. Hormagots are just beast mode.
Here goes for 2 up saves. We made him.
Seems good.
All right, now Bjorn's going to attack. He gets 5 attacks on the charge. Preferred enemy because he's within 6 inches of Ulrich. And it's Master Crafted, so he rolls 1 miss, and all hit. And he's Strength 10 Shred. Reroll that, and it's 5 dead.
Okay, what a lot better turn for you, Luke. See, this is... Now, I would like to speak about something. We talk about it all the time. You never give up in 40K. Now, I feel like this was the turn you needed. Talk about it.
That was definitely a turn I needed. And I accomplished everything I went out to do that turn. So we'll just see how your next turn goes.
Okay, it is my turn 3. I really need to try to come over. The mission is the relic. I got to come over here and get this thing. But he gave me Bjorn up front, so I obviously got to address him. But without further ado, this is the return of the Mawloc. We're just going to set it right there and see what happens. Oh, this is usually what happens with me whenever I play with,
That was awesome.
play with Mawlocs. That is 2 Long War symbols. That means my Mawloc lands way over here. We have pushed right on through the assault phase. We're so pumped for it. Just a quick rundown. We usually don't do this, but Bjorn was able to stop Paroxysm. I was able to get a Feel No Pain off on Prime and Swarmlord. And then now we're just going to roll some charge distances. So I have the Ravengers are going to roll against the
Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf. And that goes off.
I'd say that's a good distance right there.
And then now for Optimus Nid Prime. 3 inches.
I think that's a fail.
I feel like 3 inches should be good, but we will put it under. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're
3
good.
inches.
2 1/4.
3 inches is in there like swimwear. Okay, so Optimus Nid Prime here has Furious Charge from Swarmlord. He has +1 attacks from his combat or his weapons. And now I'm opting to go another +1 to his strength from the Yawgmoth Factor. So I have my attacks here hitting on 4s with preferred enemy. And now I am strength 9 against front armor 13.
4s are better.
So
1 pin.
I have 1 pin. Let's see what that pin does. It is a 6 and it will go blow up.
I have a 5 up invulnerable save. And I want you to re-roll that 6.
Venerable Dreadnought. Okay, so you make me re-roll. So this goes through. So now you're making me re-roll because of Venerable. Let's see if I can stick it again. 5 and I'm AP 2 goes to a 6. You are immobilized?
I think so. Alright, so I lose 1 attack because of his attacks. So I only have 4 right now. And I'm weapon skill 6, so I hit him on 3s. And preferred enemy doesn't help me with a 2. Strength 10. So that is 3 wounds.
3 wounds, sir.
So you have 5 up, feel no pain.
I feel like I've been in this situation once or twice in my life. Stuck 1, I take 2. It's Ravenger time, baby. They got to try to redeem themselves from getting Stonewall Jacksoned by those blood claws. So I have, these are 15 Rending Claw attacks. I do have a preferred enemy. Okay. Now you do have the same weapon skill as I. So I hit on 4s. And then now I'm not preferred enemy, so I need 4s looking also for those 6s. 2. Okay.
2 6s and 2 armor saves.
2 and 3, sir.
Oh, 3. We'll do the armor saves. That's
good to go.
good. And we'll do the shields. I rolled like crazy. And dang it, dice.
2 feel no pains.
2 feel no pains. And he dies.
Luke was feeling the pressure of losing the relic right there, but the Ravengers were able to come through and pick him up. Okay, turn 3, me is done. The Mawloc deviated. I got some good activeness out of him in the turn 1, so I can't, on turn 2, so I can't get too mad at it. But the Ravengers came in clutch. I am a little nervous right now being in combat with Bjorn, us having the same amount of wounds left, or hull points rather, but I think the upper hand goes to you in that combat. So we'll see what happens moving into turn 4.
Alright, it was pretty bad I lost that lone wolf, but it's alright, he's supposed to die. So what I have to do now is I have to kill his little Ravengers, and my wolf lord is going to have to go kill the Malanthrope, right?
So yeah, so you're telling me you're gonna do a mini walking Voltron here with just your Wolf Guard leader there with the claws?
Mordekai's claws, yeah, he's got like 9 attacks on the charge. He'll take care of it.
Yeah, so he should probably go over there and he'll be able to easily punk down the Malanthrope. That's a huge facilitator for me. That preferred enemy is something I bank on. Lucas, we've made our way to this psychic phase. Go ahead and roll it down.
All right, here we go. So many points we get? 6 each. On top of our 3 each. I need 2 dice, please.
Yes, sir.
I need to get Feel No Pain, but I don't want a peril, so I'll throw 6 at it. And I got it without a perils with 4.
Okay, so you got with 4 successes. I'm just going to chunk all my dice at it and see what happens. Nope. It goes off.
All right, now I'm going to throw 3 dice at Iron Arm. And I get it. All right, we're going to start from left to right. I'm going to charge my Wolf Lord at the ugly blue thing.
Malanthrope,
and he makes it.
For sure does.
And now we're going to charge the squad at, we're going to split. We're going to go for the big guy here, Optimus Prime, and the little fellers. Little guys are our main target. We rolled a 9 minus 2 for cover, so that's a 7. The Wolf Lord made it in, so let's see how many extra attacks he has for his Mordekai's Claws. He has 2 extra, so that gives him 5 plus 2, 7 attacks. Weapon skill 6.
That is better than me.
And I think you're outside of 6 inches, so I don't get to re-roll those. And then he is strength 5. He gets to re-roll a wound.
Okay.
AP 3.
So he does 2 wounds. The other 4 would stand. That wasn't 4 in your roll. You said your strength 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so I have 3 wounds. So I have 1 wound left. And then now I get my attacks back. And nothing.
Your preferred enemy, re-roll it.
Oh, thank you, sir. 1 wound, poison 2 up.
So we'll take our 2 up armor save. Saved it.
Okay, so it is Optimus's turn. He's actually going to opt to go for the 2 up save. So that means that for all these little guys that are coming in, I want to make sure if there's a wealth of attacks, I can go through them. And I'm going to swing all my attacks into this unit here. Try to knock some of them down. So I am preferred enemy. I hit on 3s. And then now I am strength 7. That is 5 Feel No Pains, brother. And it looks like 1 guy before Najal.
Here goes for Feel No Pain. He dies. And Najal's got a 4 up and vulnerable save. And Feel No Pain, a 4. Failed it, so that's 1 wound. Here goes for the next invulnerable save. Saves it. And the next one. Saves it. And then the last one. He fails it, so Feel No Pain. Takes a wound, so he's got 1 left. Alright, now we have Initiative 5, which would be Ulrich, the Zombie Slayer, dubbed by Rob. So he misses twice. He's strength 6. Reroll for preferred enemy. So that's 1 dead guy.
Okay, so I have 1 guy that has Rending Claws. That is 3 saves, and then I'll just go ahead since there's all the same here now. Preferred enemy. Okay, and now I'm looking for 4s. So that is 5 total saves, brother. You got 5 guys before.
5 regular guys. Failed 2. Feel No Pain. Who's 1 guy? I hit on 4s with preferred enemy. So we reroll these preferred enemies. That was a good pickup. I picked all of those up. And there's 1 more one we didn't see. Picked that one up too. Reroll 1s. Picked 1 of those up. That's good. And there you go.
This many, huh? That's it? That's all I got to do?
That's all. It's not much.
Oh, man. All right, that's the squad. All right.
All Alright, I have 7 more blood clot attacks against Optimus Prime. Reroll 1s. Clear out the misses here. So that's 3 hits. He's toughness 6, so I need 6s. 1 wound.
2 up save. I'm so glad I moved.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Yagamo factor just came in clutch.
And now we have Nyal. He misses twice with a reroll. He's strength 6. So that's 2 more wounds.
2 up saves.
Good job. Alright, now Bjorn has 4 attacks at him. Preferred enemy. Is all hit. Strength 10. So 4 wounds.
Alright. 4 or 5 ups. And down goes Prime. Alright, that was the end of your turn 4, Lucas. Man, wow.
That was a pretty awesome turn. Bjorn's the man. I mean, he's not going to do anything else now that he's immobilized, but he made it where the rest of the unit can still fight. So let's see how this next combat goes.
Okay, it is bottom of turn 4, my go, and man, I've only got 4 models left on the table, but you're not that far behind me, you know, on the model count, so I'm going to do everything I can to kind of level the playing field and get after this blob unit that's got the relic. Okay, we are at the psychic phase. This is how many community dice we get. 2, which is 5. I am going to roll Feel No Pain on 4 dice. Cast Catalyst here. Oh, it doesn't go off. Wow. So my last round I'm going to try to go on Paroxysm against the blob unit there. It does go off with 1.
And I'm going to roll 3 at this. I get a reroll because it targets my unit, and I stop on 5.
You might as well use all your dice, brother.
Yeah,
'cause
you're
I have
right.
no dice left.
I'll roll on my dice.
There we go.
And I get a reroll, but I just need a 5 with a reroll. It goes
Wow.
off with 10 dice.
How did that just happen? So that means you lose D3, weapon skill and ballistic
Roll a
skill.
5 or 6.
Nope.
Minus 1.
Now it's the assault phase, no shooting. Just for that Overwatch shenanigans and all that, the Moloch here is going to be the one that charges in first, Luke.
Alright, let's do the Wall of Death. I get 1. So I need a 6. I don't get it. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 bolt gun type shots. Preferred enemy. 1 hit so far. 1 hit. I need a 6 again. Preferred enemy. Don't get a 6. Now I have the Raven. He gets 5. 2 hits. And I need 6s again. Nothing. Plasma pistol. It's the last thing I do. Misses.
Moloch charge distance and Swarmlord charge distance. Okay, so Swarmlord is here and he's gonna issue a challenge. He wouldn't not.
Alright, I have to accept, so I'll take Nigel will take it.
Okay, so this happens. I'm just gonna move him for easiness sake, guys. We're only moving him here for this. But so we do have 2 impact hits. So 1 wound, just a normal 3 up save there, brother. Swarmlord is up. He gets his attacks. Preferred enemy. Anything but. Preferred enemy. That's 4 wounds, brother.
Alright,
Now, these
Nigel.
are instant death, so that is going to stop his Feel No Pain.
1. Oh, he's dead now. And then so 2 other guys fall off also. Alright, Oric's gonna swing, he gets 5 attacks. And these miss. Strength 6. 2 wounds.
Good to go? Okay, I4. We've got the Moloch is up. Now the majority of your weapon skill is 2 now, correct?
Yep, he hits me on
Okay.
3s.
So, and this has never in the history of ever happened. A Moloch hitting on 3s.
See, it's never happened.
You are so right. Thanks for doing that for me. And 1 wound. Now you do get a Feel No Pain against this.
Feel no pain?
Like a boss. And then my last guy real quick, my guard. He's weapon skill 5, so he hits on 3s. So that is 2 rendings And the 2 is nothing. Excuse me, the 2 is. That wound's on a 2 because of Fearless Charge.
And re-roll that. He dies. And
Just so everybody knows at home, that was a 1 off camera.
And make both feel no pain.
Stick the 2 feel no pain. So 1 guy dies from that.
5 attacks on Swarmlord, hitting on 5s. Preferred enemy. That's a hit. Wounded on 6s.
I'm going to just take this on myself. Good to go.
Against your Moloch.
Yes, sir.
And these are re-rolls. These are hits. So that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds like a boss. Great roll, brother. So 3 up saves with a feel no pain that I didn't get. So I take 1 wound. Man, that was the turn I needed. That was your turn 3 for you. Just happened for me on turn 4. So Swarmlord is doing what he can do when he makes contact with somebody. So let's roll into turn 5 and see what happens. Lucas, top of 5. Talk about it.
Well, that turn wasn't great for me, but I'm going to bring my Wolf Lord in here. Let's hope he can,
do what Lightning Claw Wolf Lords do.
Yeah.
What a fast turn 5, Lucas. We'll move straight to this off phase.
Let's go for it. So, all right, so I'm going to charge the Moloch with the Wolf Lord. Looks like I made it. All right, Ulrich and the Wolf Lord are the same initiative. We're just going to swing with Ulrich because he made those awesome saves. He has 4 attacks. He's going against the Swarm Lord because he's in a challenge. And he re-rolls 1s.
And what's your weapon skill?
It is now 4.
Okay.
So that means a 4 misses you too.
Yes, sir.
And I'm strength 6. Those are not wounds. All right, now the Wolf Lord goes. He gets 1 extra attack for charging, so that's 6. So he hits on 3s. 2s do not do it for me. So the big guy's gonna live. Re-roll those. Get 5s. I gave him 1 wound.
1 wound it is. And then now his attacks back are going to go into the unit here. So he has 3. Your weapon skill is still 2, so I hit on these. And then now anything buts. So that kills 2 power armor guys.
And what is your initiative on him?
Initiative 4, sir. So
I
they still get to
go.
swing, yes, sir.
So that would be
3 guys against him.
3 guys. Preferred enemy. Helps.
Good clutch roll there.
And now we need them 6s. And we got 2. That's good.
Dropped him down to another one, so he has 3 left now. And then lastly for this initiative 4 step, we have my Tyrant Guard. No more preferred enemy. That is 1 save.
Here goes for my 1 save. There's a guy close, and he saves it. And then he's going to get his 3 attacks of the Tyrant Guard. They all hit. Let's do that again.
Trip 6s. Heard that was good.
There's 1 and a re-roll. So
2?
2 6s.
I had to roll these 1 at a time. So this is 1. He is dead because I don't have feel no pain, and the Swarm Lord has to roll over. Swarm Lord takes his first wound. Okay, that was a combat. I was hoping to kill a couple more, but the Moloch, because this is turn 5, the potential to end, is going to try to bounce up out of here with hit and run. He is gone. How far is he going? He's going to come back to this board edge for line breaker. So he is hauling ass 11 total inches. So Lucas, that was your turn 5. How do you feel?
I think that went as best as I possibly could have went. My Wolf Lord, because the Moloch jumped out, is now not in combat, so he moved close to the objective. Just in case all my guys die, that way Juice can't steal it from me.
Okay, bottom of 5. I have to plan. The reason why I bounced out of that combat there is A, I'd like to charge back in maybe if I wanted to, but I can't do that. I've got to play the mission. He has Linebreaker. I'm now going to have Linebreaker. So I have to sit back. The Moloch has to watch on from a distance as the Swarm Lord finishes this out in combat. Psychic phase it is. Let's see how many our community dice is. That is 2. That is 5. Look, I'm going to go back to my standard where I was before. He only has 2 dice to try to stop me. Feel no pain here. Goes off on 1. You want to try to block it with your 2 dice?
You can have Feel No Pain. I'm going to try to block the
Okay.
enemy.
And preferred enemy, or excuse me, this is Catalyst, or I apologize. This is Paroxysm. See if that'll go off. That goes off on 1.
Here goes for a 6. No 6.
No, that's a 1 you don't get to reroll.
Darn it. Did I have preferred enemy for that?
And this is the D3 you lose. 1. Down 1 weapon skill, Melissa skill.
That mattered so much.
I was trying to get Ulrich down to hitting on 5 as well. And we have found ourselves back in the assault phase. So, and we are still knee deep in a challenge. So these are my 5 attacks. With 4 hits. Needing anything but. And I do have a but luckily, because of Swarm Lord, he gives 1 special ability a turn, it being preferred enemy, gave me 4 wounds, brother.
Here goes for Ulrich. He has a 4-up. Oh, he dies, and so do the other guys. Actually, wait, Ulrich's Eternal Warrior, right?
yes, he's Eternal Warrior, 3-up, rerollable save.
Exactly.
So, Consolidation and Murder Shuffle all over everything. Now to be squared down with the Wolfgar Battle. What an epic stare down. I don't think we're going to get a chance to see this. I'm feeling that this game is going to end right here. But let's see what happens. Luke, it's been a great game no matter what. Oh, turn 6 it is.
All right, now we're on my turn 6. We got Ivan the Terrible. He's going to charge the Swarm Lord if he doesn't die to Bjorn's Frost Cannon. All right, in situations like this, every shot counts, so we're going to shoot the drop pods at him. And we hit 4 times. Now we need 6s. There's 1 6.
All right, I got a 3-up save.
He makes it. Now we have a heavy flamer from Bjorn. That's not a wound. Now we have a Frost Cannon from Bjorn. It's a strength 8 AP1. That's a wound.
Okay, so I have a 5-up Feel No Pain. Now I have to make a strength check.
Roll a 6, you're removed from play.
Okay. It's not a 6. But you do give me that big old wound.
Now I'm going to throw a crack grenade at you from the Wolf Lord. Hits, and a 5. That's a 5.
He gives himself a wound because I don't know how he reaches into his pocket with those big claws to get out the grenade.
They shoot out of the claws.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Good to go. You're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. From the grave.
All right, this is what sagas are made of. So here goes for the charge. That's a 5, plenty good. And the Swarm Lord gets to go first.
Challenges have been issued and accepted. We get my 5 attacks. No preferred enemy needed. And now anything but 1s. I did get a but 1 with a preferred enemy is 4 instant death wounds for you, brother.
All right, I get to reroll 1 failed save a turn. I haven't used this yet, but I'm going to roll all 4s. And here goes
Here's
for the
your
reroll.
Is it clutch?
Yay!
The Warlord trade came in so clutch.
All right, let's see how many extra attacks he gets. He gets 2 extra, so that puts me at 7. So here goes. Hits on 4s. No preferred enemy. Wounds on 5s with a reroll. Let's hope we can give him 3 wounds he doesn't pass. That's 1.
So 1, 4-up save. Good to go. And we are stuck here till my turn 6. We're just zooming right through this now. We have moved straight into my bottom of 6, or excuse me, yeah, 6. So this is the psychic phase. We both get 1 dice each, extra. I am going to try to go for Feel No Pain. It does go off with 3 successes. He can't try to stop that. And then lastly, I'm going to do Paroxysm on him. It does go off. Lucas, you want to try to throw a 6 over here and block me?
Let's go for it. No, I didn't get
Did
it.
not. Let's see a 5 or 6 here. There it is. You are -3 to your weapon skill, brother. Okay, so again, I have given myself preferred enemy because Swarm Lord does that. Reroll. Ooh, 2 misses. Anything buts. That is 3 saves there, Lucas.
Here goes for my saves. We're rolling one at a time for good luck.
Here's your reroll.
Oh, he fails it. He's dead.
That is a 1 way off camera. Luke
And I
had,
had
Luke
6
had
left.
the power of energy going through him. He wanted to make it so bad, but
I only failed 1.
murder shuffle. Oh, I'm sorry.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.